So I've got a paper tournament. I've got a paper tournament coming up this weekend for Premodern. I'm definitely considering playing this more instant speed based version of the Treva Tide control deck. This deck is this hand is very active, but yeah. So I'm thinking about playing that. I might be playing Oath Replenish, so we'll see. I just wanted to keep testing this out. Might go back to the quiet speculation version of Treva Tide control as well. We shall see. Opponent mulligan to 5. Yeah. Yeah. Get this wall out there ASAP. And pass turn. Next turn, holding up Monolith and Swords. Yeah. F6. Let them do their thing. Okay. Blastoderm with one more land would be great. In the meantime, F6. Not F6, because now I have counter magic up. F2. Looks like they got a counter spell locked and loaded. So I'm actually going to hold on to this Blastoderm until I can protect it with a Monolith, or until they're tapped out. Although I might be wanting to play around Days anyway. Okay, they missed a land drop. That's nice. They do have 6 cards in hand to my 4. If they're stasis, I'm good too. Accumulated knowledge. Yeah. Okay, they found a 3rd land drop. Library sounds great. Take a damage. This is a good way to dig out of any card disadvantage that I currently have. Impulse and accumulated knowledge. Don't know. In a mono blue deck. Could be all sorts of things. I love being able to cast Sylvan Library and holding up 2 mana. Nice. Love the wall. Show and tell. What would I be afraid of? I mean, I want to know. I want to know what they're putting in. I have a swords right here. I'm fine with that. I get to cheat in Blastoderm, and then swords their thing. Ooh, Dreamhouse. Interesting. I'm gonna counter that, and I might be casting Ray of Revelation here. Yeah, I'm gonna cast by discarding swords. Because when I counter this, I don't want them to be able to cast a counter spell for free. Yeah. Oh, they're saying GG's. As if the whole match is done. Sideboarding? Okay, yeah. So just GG game 1. I don't know if I have a ton of stuff. Is Opportunity an instant or sorcery? I think it's an instant, so Envelop is not relevant. It's an instant. Okay. So those decks have a lot of different win cons. They have like Amugaba, infinite turns. What else have I seen? Time Walk, or the Odyssey 10-drop sorcery that gives 2 turns. I've seen that. So what do I have? I think I just need to hit the Dream Halls the way I did there. I think their card advantage stuff is not sorcery speed, like Meditate, Opportunity, and then there's the 5-drop. So Squeeze, hitting sorceries is not relevant. Not too worried about artifacts. I guess Annul. Take out a couple swords. I'm going to leave in my Mox Diamonds in this match up. Probably don't need all these Blastoderms. Alright, we'll try that. This hand can get rid of their lands on turn 2, which I love. Okay, we got a blue depletion land. Or that's not a depletion land. Sappers and Scary is the depletion land. I don't know what the shorthand nickname for those is. Yeah, they could be show and telling literally this turn. Definitely an explosive deck, yeah. I mean, definitely weak to decks that mess with its mana. Okay, perfect draw. We're drawing amazingly. Don't need these 2 lands, but Parallax Tide with Stifle is great. If this were to get countered, we would be in big trouble. Okay. Off lands for the rest of the game. They could easily soul land, like Ancient Tomb with a Lotus Petal and cast Show and Tell, and then messing with their lands doesn't matter. So this isn't a foolproof strategy. Yeah. No Petal. Okay. Definitely flooding. Okay, counterspell can deal with their first spell. Probably should hold on to the lands so that I could pump a Phantatog if need be. That land. Yeah, this game is not over because I'm not drawing any action here. Okay, counter that. So this game kind of matters if they want to be patient and play it out. There's the Phantatog. Go white. Discarded Intuition in the cleanup. Yeah, I don't need all these lands, so I'm gonna hold on to them to discard. Yikes. Mox Diamond, definitely don't want that. I've drawn 7 lands, 2 Mox Diamonds, and 5 substantive spells. Happens. I think I've got 2 Sylvan Library in the deck. Maybe need to go up more. Another control spell is great. Mono leaks go really well with the land denial, the mono denial of Parallax Tide. I kept in swords. I somehow knew I was going to draw swords there, but I kept in 2 of them because some of these decks play big fat creatures. Like that's what comes out of the show and tell. So this time I will discard some stuff. I'm going to hang on to the swords for now in case the Hypnox or Amugaba comes out of their show and tell, which would be they're going to have a struggle resolving, but you never know. Okay, 2 lands. They're going to be upset. Feel bad for them. Going to clean up 3 times and then getting your first spell countered is a bummer. But are they patient? Yeah, they seem to be wanting to stay patient. Props. Okay. Double the clock. It's now 5, maybe 4 turn with discards. I'll hang on to Ray of Revelation for a moment. Until I actually am swinging for lethal, I think I'll hang on to it. Annul, great draw. I'll just discard this swords. The Ancient Tomb is about to be turned off. In fact, I could have turned it off by discarding 3 more, but I think I'm in no rush. Three games. Okay, playing Chapo. Never played him before. My hand is solid. No acceleration, but I have players on turns 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unless I get duress. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that this Flooded Strand is gonna get a Plains. Windswept can get a Forest on a later turn. Good thing I have my 3 basics. Okay. Bad Moon's a cool card. I'm gonna fetch. I don't want to draw my 1 Plains. Last time it's very helpful here. Can turn this non-basic into a green source. What am I afraid of? Not sure. Just gonna get this ball rolling. Next turn I can swords and accumulated knowledge this way. Smother. Yeah. Black deck's always interesting because they have so many little types of removal and they play like 1 to 2 of each. Smother, Diabolic Edict, Chainer's Edict every once in a while, Vindicate every once in a while. So, also, there's that Sorcery Sweeper, Mutilate. forget what it's called, but here comes a big old 4-drop. And that sweeper is the main thing that would get blasted, but I don't think they're that type of deck. So, Phyrexian Negator, if they followed up with a Duress, oh, they're going to Cabal Therapy Swords. So, if the Swords sticks, I'll be in great shape. But, oh, they said Counter Spell. They outsmarted themselves. Woo! Bummer for them. At least they're going to gain 6 life here. Yeah. Swing. I'm going to grab the Forest. Keep things basic. See if there's any 1-drop that I want to have access to. Yeah. So I'll cast Mox Diamond. In case somehow the Mox Diamond gets killed in this all-black deck, I'm going to keep City of Brass so that I can have access to a second green source. But yeah, holding up Stifle. I don't think that's going to matter. In fact, I could bait it next turn, try to stifle their Wasteland by playing my own non-basic. Interesting. Having a Blastoderm sitting in play wouldn't be terrible. Okay, that was amazing. Drawing 2. This feels amazing. Huh. If I were to attack, do we think they'd block? They'd probably block and sack Wasteland and Bad Moon. Just not attack right now, because killing Bad Moon and Wasteland doesn't seem amazing. I'm going to hold up Intuition for swords. Losing my other sword would suck. Yeah, maybe not even swords. I really just want to Parallax Tide. Get rid of all of their lands, so that when Negator gets blocked by Blastoderm, they have to pay, or they have to sack, like, actual permanents. Sarcomancy is good sack fodder, but yeah. Okay. Alright, what the heck do I want? Is it just 3 swords? I guess so. Which they could strip with Cabal Therapy. Yeah, I was hoping to do this in the end step, the dodge Cabal Therapy. Yeah, okay. Well, they sacked a permanent, so we have a little bit of time here. They're going to swing. I'll go to 11. I'm going to take out a couple of their lands. They're going to swing. I'll go to 5. And then I'll have a Blastoderm that they can't touch. They could wait it out, though. I love that. That's going to be a draw 3. I haven't really messed around with accumulated knowledge much, but yeah, they're good in multiples. So yeah, I'm going to go to 5. I have Blastoderm just to wipe their board. Yeah, stick to the plan. So yeah, my Blastoderm is gonna leave the battlefield, unfortunately. So they really can just wait to some extent. But I'm gonna be drawing a lot, hopefully, and find more action. Another Blastoderm, whatever. Found another Blastoderm. Found another Mage. I was hoping for another land to cast Blastoderm. Do I swing with Mage right now? I don't think so. Do I hold up Monolith or cast Meddling Mage? Meddling Mage can name like Vindicate. You can name Cabal Therapy. Sarcomancy is could be another issue. I think I hold it up. Yeah. Sarcomancy really would be an issue. Alright. Gives them 2 permanents. I don't like that. Yeah, from here I will chill. Having found this Blastoderm gives us a little more time. Huh. Alright. Maybe Maybe they drew a couple Sarcomancies. Phyrexian Furnace, it probably not on point enough. Armadillo Cloak helps against the aggro. Squeeze is kind of nice against Cabal Therapy, but it's too slow. Null is not amazing. I'm not too worried about Bad Moon. I kind of just like the deck as is. I think no changes. Maybe let's try to get this in. Yeah, they're aggro, so maybe trimming Sylvan Library. Swords is good, but this hand is, I mean, I don't like it. Yeah, this is better. Hoping that first, woo, wow, this could draw a lot. Yeah, wow, because intuition getting 3 accumulated knowledges, the first one will draw 3 and the second will draw 4. Okay. First I was thinking get rid of the Mox Diamond, because I've already mulliganed once and Mox Diamond kind of is a mulligan. Or, yeah, it's like, I go down another card. But I want to go fast. I want to go fast before they can Cabal Therapy and flash it back successfully. Yep, good thing I didn't keep that first hand with 5 lands, 1 swords, and 1 accumulated knowledge. That was great. Turn, I'll have 2 draws to find my next land. Oops, not that one. I'll draw on the draw step, and then I'll pay 1 blue to draw off accumulated knowledge. If I find another land, I'll be able to intuition in the end step for 3 more accumulated knowledges. Actually, because of that, I'm going to save this first accumulated knowledge. Because it's a draw 1 if I do it before intuition, and it's a draw 4, 3 or 4 if I wait till after the intuition. Oh, brutal. Dang. Yep, okay, well, intuition's gone. Hopefully we just string together some accumulated knowledges. Smother seemed to be the right play here. And if they edict, I have the wall. Fight, pretty good. Can't block that. Huh. And I need Blastoderm. Yeah. They have perfect information about my hand, which is a bummer, but Phantatog is a nicer card to have in play. I'll get around to accumulated knowledge. Yeah. 6 unblockable power coming at me. Fortunately, I can swords the Dothy Horror, but yeah. Okay, they are sacking the Dothy Horror, presumably hitting swords. Seems weird. Yeah, that seems weird. Unless they're protecting a something else, but they're 0 cards in hand. That is a bad play. Because not only do you no longer have that Cabal Therapy in the yard, but you didn't gain 3 life that I was going to give you with swords. Either way, my swords was going to be out of my hand, and either way, Dothy Horror was off the field, but now you also don't have Cabal Therapy, and you don't have 3 extra life. So unless you have a reanimate, like Unearths going on, if you play Unearth, yeah. Blastoderm is good. So is that. Especially if they're going to play defensively. Gives me time. I get a land. Okay. I don't feel the need to name that Cabal Therapy. What's some other black removal? Vindicate? I think Vindicate. Targeted removal is the one I'm more worried about than Edict. Not Vindicate. Vendetta. That was close. I opened a Vendetta as a kid. It's been sitting in my playable black pile for 25 years. Whenever Masks came out. I still have not played it. They're giving me more things to hit with Tide. I love it. It's just need a land. Yikes. I'm a little bit afraid of that Mutilate card. I'm probably saying its name wrong. From Torment. Okay, they played a 5th land. This Parallax Tide is so juicy. Yeah, Mutilate. All creatures get -1/-1 for each swamp. Land. Any land. Thank you. Okay. Got a whole priority here. Actually, I don't need a whole priority yet. Not until I'm starting to activate Tide. Okay, now I'm holding priority. Getting all 5 lands. and Sacking Tide. And then next turn I can get Blastoderm rolling. They're saying GG's. Big games. Ready.